Hey there, everybody. Hope you're having a great night. If you're catching this video, if you haven't watched my video from yesterday, the one titled Breaking Up, go back and watch that one first because this one won't make much sense to you if so. And yes, there is a good reason why I'm wearing this hat. This is my new friend. His name's fucking Nugget. And, so anyway, obviously the title of the last video was Breaking Up, and I talked all about how I went through a recent breakup and, you know, some unfortunate events happened and things like that. So about 2.5 weeks after we had broken up, I'm sitting here on the couch with my daughter one night and my phone starts to ring, which scares me anyway because nobody ever calls my phone, okay? Like, really? Sorry. So, and it's my ex's best friend, who's a woman, which whatever, that doesn't matter, but just so you guys know what's going on here. And I was like, surely this is an accident. Like, she doesn't mean to call me right now, you know? I was like, she's never called me in her life, and she doesn't have my phone number, but I was like, this is strange. So I let it go and go and go until then I got like worried because I was like, maybe something happened to him and I should probably pick up the phone. So I pick up the phone, and as soon as I heard, what the fuck is your problem? I'm like, oh, here we go. So it caught me off guard. So I don't know if you guys know that, like, inside, like, your blood is almost boiling, but you're shaking at the same time, just like, oh, you know. Well, that's kind of how I was, just because I was first of all, I was in shock. And I'm like, excuse me? Like, and she was like, I mean, what the fuck's going on? She was like, I mean, are you fucking around on him or what? I was like, no, and never have. And she was like, well, I mean, because we had broken up like once before this, and or twice, I can't remember, but whatever. And she's like, well, you did this the first time, and then you did it the second time, and I just don't understand what the fuck's going on. Like, are you not ready for a relationship or what? I was like, I couldn't even like really say anything, you guys. I just couldn't really get anything out. And she's like, well, I mean, you need to quit doing this to him. Like, it's just not fair. I mean, you realize he's my best friend, right? I'm like, yeah, yes, I'm completely aware of that. Thank you for the reminder. And, so, you know, she's just like, you gotta stop doing this. I was like, well, I don't plan to ever fucking talk to him again, so you don't really have to worry about that. I was like, I mean, did he tell you how he, like, whatever happened, you know, between us? And she was like, I'm doing what? I was like, you're not doing shit to me. I was like, you're not intimidating me. I was like, and it's none of your fucking business what's going on with us. She's like, it is my fucking business, you know, like one of those. I was like, no, it's really not your fucking business. And I hung up on her. So naturally, I'm like, ugh, you know, I'm so fucking mad. Like, is this real right now? Like, I'm a 40-year-old woman. I do not need another woman calling me about my relationship. Like, no, it is not your business. It's between me and him and no one else. I don't care who wants to make it their business. It's not. And so naturally, I call my best friend because I'm like, oh, I just need to like get this out. And so we're talking, and she's like, are you like, what now? She was like, so, and she does hair, and she's like, I've heard it all. She was like, but somebody actually like taking the time out of their day to find you on Messenger and then call you and bitch you out about, you know, your ex relationship or whatever. And I was like, yeah, this is like really happening to me right now. Like, am I in 6th grade? Like, I don't know what's going on. And so then I was like, I mean, what did he tell her? You know? And so anyway, while I was on the phone, she called 2 more times, and I did not answer, of course, because I want to be the bigger person here. And like I said, I don't have to justify myself to anyone, no one. And then I can't make this stuff up, you guys. She messaged me and called me a chicken shit. So naturally, that's why I have the hat on. And I also have this nice emoji to go with it. Oh, so I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, what chicken shit? Why? Because I wouldn't pick up your phone call and argue with you. I don't want to do that. I'm a 40-year-old woman and she's older than I am. And I'm like, no. Like, I don't have time for this in my life. And honestly, like, I want to, like, say prayers for people like that, because why are you so mad about it? Like, that's what I can't figure out. Like, what is she so mad about? Because it doesn't affect her, right? I mean, so, of course, naturally, I didn't, like, answer any of that. And I just blocked her and her husband from everything. Because I'm like, not everything, because she could probably watch this right now, whatever. But, you know, so then the next day I was like, I just reached out to him and just sent a simple text that said, I don't think it's appropriate that your friends contact me about us. Crickets. Of course, I don't get a response, you know, but I don't even care. So at that point, I was like, he already knew it happened, you know, or whatever. And I was like distraught over this for days. Because for one, I'm just one of those people that I do not like when people are mad at me. I can't stand it. And just for me to know, it's like gut wrenching to me. I can't stand it. So I wanted just to make things better. And so like, that's why I text him, when in reality, I was probably just making things worse. But I was just trying to keep it simple, just to like let him know that this was happening. Like, I don't want your friends to call me, so tell them to fucking stop calling me or whatever. But of course I didn't get any response. And that's okay. Like, I didn't really expect him to, because obviously there's a whole different level of maturity going on here. I mean, my friends would never pick up the phone and call him. I don't care who they are. None of them would. I mean, everybody like knows what happened between us too. You know what I mean? And I explained in my last video, I did not blame everything on him. I have faults too, and I do things wrong, and I will man up to it, you know. But like my friends would never do that to him, you know what I mean? No matter what the situation was. Like, even when I was married to my ex-husband, my friends didn't do that, you know. So anyway, it just, I don't know. I'm like, I just had to get this out, because I'm like, I'm still dumbfounded by it. And like, has anybody else had a similar situation, like gone through this with somebody before? I'm just curious about, you know, your story, if you have one, because I don't know. And I, you know, like I said, I haven't heard anything since, and I don't care. Like, I hope I never do. I don't ever want to like associate with that person again. And honestly, like, I was with him for over a year, and we saw those people twice. Like, if they're supposed to be your best friends, like, why did we only see them twice, you know? But anyhow, that's neither here nor there now. But so it wasn't even like she knew me that well. And why aren't you asking him these questions? Like, he's your friend, right? I mean, that's what my friends do. Anyway, going off on a tangent now. But anyway, chicken shit, signing off.